The psychologist Erich Fromm wrote in 1956 that humanity was becoming increasingly alienated from itself and the environment. At the same time, the technological society was capturing the imagination of the human mind, and technological advance was threatening humanity with extinction. We are reminded of Kubrick's 2001 A Space Odyssey, the computer gone mad, threatening to destroy all life aboard the spaceship. In the present, it is technology threatening to destroy all of us on the spaceship Earth. The current business ethic mode has the idea to use the world and its resources, human and matter, for the production of things that fuel the consumer society. Our production, in most instances, is detrimental to human health and destructive to the natural world. Human values are being determined by economic value alone. The logic follows: what is good for machines is good for humanity. We have put our faith in technology to solve our problems. But time has shown us that the creation of new technologies has in most instances produced more problems than they solve. We are still looking for ways to use invention for the ultimate benefit of humanity. But our concentration on the free market and technology alone, without human and social considerations, has led to our present environmental dilemma. It has become necessary to consider that the public good does not take second place to the market and the production and distribution of goods. It has also become necessary, in the light of the impending catastrophe, to consider that the survival of humanity is an equal, if not greater, consideration in matters of the market and the economy. This means, if we are to survive, a reconsideration of values, ethics, and progress in relation to market forces must take place. I'm speaking to you from Cape Verde, 10 islands in the archipelago group off the west coast of Africa. These are some of the most beautiful islands in the world. Yet, here we have a serious problem. The problem is, of course, water. It's the same problem that is going to become increasingly more difficult for most of the world as global warming takes hold. But yet, we do have the technology available to supply water to places like this, and water is central to the recovery of the economy and self-respect of the people, not only Cape Verde, but many of the places in the world that have serious water and sanitation and economic problems. And to do that, we need to focus our energy and our resources. So the focus of this documentary is water, and the focus of this particular segment of the documentary is how to achieve a better life for Cape Verde. Henry was deported to Cape Verde from the United States. He has found himself once again with a close association to the land. His major problem to advance is water.
Well, my name is Henry Gonzalez. I'm 46 years old. I went to the United States when I was 12 years old, worked, married, and soon after that I got in trouble with the government, and I was deported here back to Brava. Couldn't find work at the time, since I always had the love for plants and animals, and so I started a small garden with about 100 square meters, where today I have over 2,000 square meters. The only problem we have here is water. We have a big water problem here.
I noticed that there's a lot of irrigation systems that you put in here. Is that the only way you make a living?
With the lack of water, even with the irrigation system, there's still a great lack of water. It's a big problem, though. Even though I have a reserve tank.
Right. What about desalinization, taking the water out of the ocean?
Yes, they do it in San Vicente. That's what they do.
Why do you think it's not being done here?
Well, I don't know. I don't know, but I wish they could do something about it.
With a small amount of money, conditions could improve for this small island. Yet billions are squandered on unnecessary mega-projects by world organizations which maintain huge bureaucracies to render assistance.
The water is a problem worldwide. It's a serious problem. It's something that needs to be looked at. And I think that anything's possible if we concentrate on it. We can do something about it.
But it seems to me, not only it's a lack of awareness by the population who might be able to perhaps do something about things or put pressure on the government if they knew themselves what to do.
We criticize, we talk and this and that, but we don't stand up for our rights. And myself, I find myself fighting against the world. It's me against everybody. That's why I chose to become independent and do my own thing. But it's hard because I don't have the help. For 5 years I've been doing this. I had no kind of help whatsoever until this year.
The entire value of the society is what we're discussing. What are your thoughts about that, Henry?
I think that good morals don't no longer exist here. What the people want here, they want everything now. They want it fast. They're not willing to work hard for it. And you know, if like myself, you know, I'm a farmer. You know, I get down and dirty. I'm always hustling, going back and forth, and people look at me as like, you know, a nobody, because you know I'm getting my hands dirty. I'm getting down to earth and earning my living. People want the fast buck, the easy way. They don't want to work for it.
Does that have anything to do with technology or what people are buying or what they find valuable these days?
Well, yes, technology has a lot to do with it, particularly nowadays we have television. This is a poor country with a rich attitude. Everyone wants to look good no matter how their pocket's doing. They want to walk around looking good, cell phone in their hands, and not 2 cents in their pockets to rub together.
Economic globalization requires standardization of production, distribution, and conformity at point of purchase for maximum return on investment. Globalization also requires the leveling of cultural differences. Often people feel as if their souls are being plundered. Cape Verde developed as an agrarian society. Fishing is an important part of the economy. The exploitation of fish species by technological means is impacting on the people.
Menos peixe. Agora menos peixe.
Por quê?
Porque natureza. Agora natureza aqui baixa. Já peixe mente. E que era. Uma vez e mais tinha peixe que eu. Mas hoje que tem. E aí pouco.
Our fisherman friend doesn't associate the visit of the Japanese factory ships to the area a few years before. Fish stocks are disappearing worldwide as a result of overfishing.